went ahead, for everybody that knows me, I went ahead and tried to figure out what was going on with the mics. I might have been able to raise the volume a little bit. But let's see right now. Oh my.
It's not there.
Okay. It might take a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Sweet.
Ah, shit.
There we are.
Anyways.
What?
There's space there, and
This guy's a perfectionist.
Just a second,
hold on,
everybody.
hold on. First of all, we're gonna take these shots.
Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry.
Well, we're gonna take these shots real quick.
Sorry, everybody. We need to take a shot real quick.
And then you can go ahead and get up and do all that shit.
Just a second.
I've been waiting to take this shot for 10 minutes.
Okay.
All right. Well, here's to 28. God, that's a really good angle, man. Good looking on that. It's a lot better than off to the side, looking at us. Like,
yes.
I feel like that is
It's
so much
straight
better.
on.
Yeah, that's straight on.
This is just so you guys know. We have. Oh, Justin was doing some cleaning and well,
yeah. I did some cleaning today, and I found this awesome tray right here. So I believe this might turn into the fad tray because it's not being really used for anything.
Yeah.
And it's perfect right now. And
yeah, we have a little bit of champagne, and I'm gonna take a shot of Jim Beam now. And
we got the Jim Beam.
I am not stoked
I did not know what I want to do with alcohol tonight. I hit up Brian earlier today saying that I want a beer for tonight.
Yes.
So we went to the store, and he picked out a bottle of bubbly.
I did.
And I just got this weird thing of just gonna go get some whiskey and see what happens. So.
You are a whiskey man. So.
I am a whiskey man, but that doesn't mean I have some kind of crazy invulnerability to whiskey. Like, I get fucked up.
Yeah. I don't.
Yeah, but it doesn't get me. It doesn't make me feel like shit like rum.
Let's take this.
Rum makes me feel like shit, man.
Cheers, everybody. You haven't even taken the shot yet.
Yeah. My throat came back up on me.
Uh-oh.
Woo!
Okay. So, well, there you go. Right back down the gullet. Just a second. I'm going to go ahead and move this really quick. So I have problems.
This guy does have problems.
I have problems. Sorry, everybody. And we now have a tripod. So,
right? Why can I never do this cleanly?
There we go.
I'm just going to put a little bit of that.
Oh, shit.
I won't put a lot of this.
You guys don't need to see that cord. Okay, so welcome everybody to another episode of The Fad. Just checking in on you. My name is Bryant.
I'm Justin.
How's it going? This is episode 28. For everybody that is a first-time viewer, we are a improv podcast. We do this every Monday around 9 to 10 o'clock. For everybody that is, a loyal listener, thank you guys for coming and joining us again this week.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so what is going on, man? How you doing? How was your week?
Pretty good, but my weekend was pretty good. Sick daughter.
Ah.
All the parents out there, you know what it's like when your kid's sick.
Good
Guys,
times.
yep, God take care of their little asses. So, but you know what? I stayed home this weekend, and this is like really the only thing I've done since the last podcast.
Okay.
I haven't gone out or done anything,
Yeah.
So
Same here.
it's
it's
nice.
Kind of weird.
It's nice. I look forward to today. I actually had so much energy today that I was cleaning the garage. So
Yeah.
it's very nice.
Yeah. So today we actually have more space, and we have this new setup here. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pop this really
Pop
quick.
that bad boy open.
Yes.
Raise
So-
the roof.
So is she all better now?
No, she's not.
She's not.
She's still sick.
Okay.
So, fortunately, my daughter is still sick. She's got like a stomach flu. She's got some stomach shit going on. But I'm keeping in contact with her mom. She's back at home with her mom, and I'm keeping in contact with her.
All right.
Go for it.
Should I try to hit the camera?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! It's
No.
coming out. It's coming out.
That's what she said.
Hey, I'm just gonna do it by itself. shit. Cool. Well, I actually didn't get up to anything much this weekend. I did a lot of homework, but actually
he got fucked up.
on Saturday, no, not on Saturday. It was on Friday night. I hung out with my brother, and I had some of that Long Island iced tea mix from last episode. Mm-hmm. So if anybody watched from last episode, I haven't even finished that off. That stuff is strong.
Dude, it gave me a bad heartburn.
Dude, it was pretty strong.
The last episode, it gave me a fucking heartburn. So I'm like, my body's just like, hey, man, give me give me either beer or give me whiskey, and I won't complain.
Yeah.
So,
and on episode 25, I had this. This is Barefoot Bubbly Moscato Spumante. I had this. We had this on episode 25, and honestly, it like stuck with me.
It bombed, dude.
So I don't know, because I've been drinking beer for a long time now, and it's like I'm kind of. I think I might have burnt myself out on beer. Right. I mean, we've had many local beers, definitely like Mission Inn. We've had Craft Brewing Company. We've had Stone. We've had many local beers, and I always like getting the local beers just to go ahead and support SoCal. You know, what was it? Sculpin. What is that beer?
Oh, Ballast Point.
Ballast Point. That's also around here.
That's a really strong one.
It's really good though.
Ballast Point is, where is it? Ballast Point? San Diego?
I think it's in Southern California. So actually, it's in California. But
there's so many breweries in Southern California that I'm like, I know there's one here, and there, you know?
Yeah.
Like, which one is it?
Yeah.
Because Hangar 24 is in Redlands.
Yeah, Hangar 24 is also here. I don't know if it's in Redlands.
Somewhere over there.
Yeah, but it's also another Southern California beer company.
And the Miller Factory.
Really?
There's one. I don't know if it's the brewing. I would think so, but if you're on the 210 West from where I am, so I am east of where this spot is. But if you take the 210 West towards like Pasadena, eventually you pass by this big ass fucking factory, and it has the big old Miller sign there.
Hell yeah! Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Yeah, I assume that's a brewing company, but I've never like confirmed it or anything.
Yeah, it might be like not a franchise. Maybe like a California,
like a hub, you know.
Yeah,
like, it could be. I don't know.
Huh? I have no idea. Maybe you guys will let us know.
Maybe, right? Yeah. I know where Coors is though.
Of course you know where Coors is. Where's Coors?
In Colorado.
Oh, I see.
Rocky Mountains, man.
That makes sense. That does make sense.
I wouldn't mind going to that factory.
Yeah. You are a Coors man.
Because when it comes to light beer, I drink Coors, man. I think we were just having this discussion. I was telling Liz about that too. It's like, you know, it's not that I don't like craft beer or darker beers. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I love Heineken, Newcastle. You know, I like those like higher class beers. You know, don't get me wrong.
Like
you know?
domestic.
Well, the imports, you know, I think it all tastes good. Craft beers are really good too. At certain, it's not in like an anytime beer. It's it's kind of a either you're tasting it or you're eating with it or something like that. I love craft beers while eating. You know,
I think actually that's many so far from what I've seen of craft beers that are in Southern California. They're all very much IPAs or they're on the lager
porters,
side.
Yeah,
they're porters. But I mean, some of them
by themselves, like don't get me wrong, you know, you buy a couple of pints of a good dark porter.
Oh yeah.
Sit down and do some work, you know, doing websites or graphic design. It gets pretty fun after a while because you end up getting drunk. You know, you end up getting it's bound to happen. You're gonna get drunk. But I personally like eating them with dinner. Not eating them, drinking craft beers with dinner. Yeah. Because you're eating while it's going, so you're not really struggling.
It's more flavor.
Yeah,
it's to attribute to the flavor.
Yeah, and the flavor is going with the food. There's a lot of flavor going on. So by the time you're done with your dinner and you pound the rest of it, you don't feel like you pounded through a craft beer. You felt like you drank it, and now you're just on a good one.
It's like like natural soda or whatever you like to drink with your meal at night.
Exactly. Yeah.
And most of the time, you don't even really feel a buzz or anything like that because you have the food. Oh,
with the craft beer, I do.
Okay. I'm huge.
Yeah,
I'm a
you're
badass.
huge.
So.
You're huge. With light beer, I won't. I can
No?
drink like 2 beers with dinner,
Okay.
like Coors Light, and I won't feel anything.
You know what? I actually like Coors Light with dinner because it is light and it goes down really easy with.
It's easy to eat a bunch of food, especially dry food. You know,
Yeah.
Easy to eat a bunch and just go, bam, take down half the can.
Yeah.
Eat a bunch of more dry food. 5 minutes later, bam, can's gone. You go on to the next one.
Yes.
That's usually what I do, though, right? On the show.
On the show. Yet again, for anybody that is a new viewer, we like to go ahead and have our drink on Mondays because Mondays suck. So we like to go ahead and have a few drinks on Mondays. And if you are going ahead and having yourself a Monday, have a drink with us. Drink one down.
Drink one down, motherfucker.
Cheers. Well, that was a good little,
Exactly,
little thing right there.
Man, I'm very happy about tonight's episode. I feel like I think it's because I've been so active since I got up this morning to go to work.
Nice.
Like, this is the first time I've sat down and not done anything since I went to work.
That's nice.
Yeah,
it is the break right now.
It is a break, and it's funny, because, I was cleaning the garage earlier and stuff, and there were moments where I thought, okay, I'm going to break and have a cigarette, I'm going to break and do something, I never broke. The only time I broke was when to go inside to get some more Kool-Aid to drink. Stay hydrated. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, liquid diabetes.
Yeah, oh yeah, liquid diabetes. Oh man,
Kool-Aid, man.
Me and Brian, we have this thing. We're like, if we ever live together,
it's gonna be on the ready.
It'll be on the ready. We're gonna have like 5 different Kool-Aids just on the ready.
Just like right in the beginning of Back to the Future, the first movie, when the alarm clock goes off. And the dog food gets popped open, a bag of sugar flies into a fucking tub of water with some Kool-Aid. That'd be perfect. Yeah, see? And toast as well. Oh, Christopher Ryan.
Chris.
Sounds good for wine, but can't stomach beer or liquor anymore. Okay, definitely. If I may ask, is it because you drank too much of it, or is it just not your flavor? Is that not your cup of tea? But wine is really good. What's up?
That was all Jim Beam.
That was all Jim Beam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was not mixed with the soda at all.
I definitely like my wines. I like Barefoot Sweet Red, and I know it's the cheaper end of the wines, but I really enjoy it. I like Barefoot. A lot of people go towards Yellowtail, and then they get more elaborate into. I like dessert wines.
Drink too much of it in the past?
Yeah, definitely. I actually, my story with Jaeger, it was about...
Let's hear Brian's Jaeger story right now.
So it was about 2000, I would say it was about 2011, and I was working at the Walmart off of Van Buren in Riverside, California. I was hanging out with my coworkers, and I ended up buying a bottle of Jaeger. I ended up drinking pretty much a good 80% of this bottle by myself, getting hammered.
Ooh.
I woke up in the morning in my own throw up.
I would think so.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I slept in Jaeger, and then ever since then, I can't do it. So that's me personally with Jaeger. Mm-hmm. But I bet a lot of people have similar stories where it's just like you had too much.
Yep.
Like just exactly how Mr. Christopher Ryan has said, drank too much in the past. Yeah.
Dude, my thing with Jaeger is very similar to yours.
Yeah.
Yeah. My first time with Jaeger, were you ever there hanging out at Corey's apartment back in 2006 off of Riverview?
Off a river.
Riverview, off a river. Yeah. Was it river?
River.
Over there.
It's
by where the hookah bar used to be.
Yep.
What was the name of that hookah bar?
You know what?
I forget.
I forget. I completely forget.
Well,
it was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago. Javalicious.
Oh, shit.
Javalicious.
Javalicious.
Dude, you guys remember fucking Javalicious off of Main Street?
Crap.
Off of
I
Main
wonder
Street
if that place
River.
is still open.
It wasn't River. It was
Yeah, it was because Frankie used to live off a river.
No, it was right there. It wasn't River. The river was like the next street.
Oh, okay.
It was right there with the Round Table Pizza. Round Table Pizza or Ridgeview or something like that.
Something like that.
But we used to go to these apartments right behind there. Well, right when we were out of high school. I was like 17, 18 years old. And I used to go there with Casey Marion, Shane Silvera, Jeff Trinnell. You know, we used to go over there and party with these older people who had their own apartment. And I had never had Jaeger before, but I walked in there one night, and Jenny was there too that one night. Yeah, and I walked in, Jenny. And they were trying to or attempting to play some game. And they had 6 shot glasses out. It was 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and they all had Jaeger in them. They're like, hey, do you want to try it? Have you ever had Jaeger to me? I was like, no, I've never had Jaeger. They described it to me real quick.
God.
I told them it sounds like it tastes good. I'm a huge black licorice fan. Any licorice fan, I'm a fan of. So I took the first shot, and it tasted so good, I took the other 5 right after.
Oh, my God.
Bam. I was like, oh, I'm going hard tonight. Yeah, I don't remember anything that happened afterwards.
Oh,
but
fair enough.
I do remember... Jenny was carrying me out. I had my shoulder over Jenny, and she was carrying me to Casey's car. And then
the
Casey,
dank?
If
you ever watch
the
this,
dank,
Casey, the dank.
It was a Dodge Neon, a red Dodge Neon.
Red Dodge Neon with like 22s.
It was very bad. It was very bad in that car. But
yes.
He dropped me off back at my house, which it wasn't at my house. I hung out with the neighborhood people a lot. So Philip King, Yoder, he dropped me off at his house, and there was a bunch of people hanging out outside there. And I guess I was wasted. I was throwing in and out at people and stuff. It was really bad. Yeah, and I don't know what happened, but I woke up in the middle of the street later that night in my own throw up. Yeah, and it was bad. And there was spaghetti everywhere. I had gone to Spaghetti Factory that night.
Ooh.
Yeah, and there was spaghetti everywhere. There was
Spaghetti
spaghetti right where I was, and when I opened my eyes, I can see that I threw up over there.
Okay.
And there was spaghetti over there too. And I was freaked out. I was like, oh my God, how has someone not found me yet?
Yeah.
You know? And I got up and I dipped and I went to my house.
Yeah.
And I just went home, and I had a hangover that lasted 2 days. It was a 2-day hangover. I called in sick the next day to work, and then the day.
Table.
No, Carl's Jr.
Carl's, wow.
Good old Carl's Jr.
Good old Carl's Jr.
Yeah. If you were going to Carl's Jr. in the years between 2006 and 2007, off of Green River, the Carl's Jr. off of Green River.
That's right.
Very likely you saw me there because they always had me on the fucking drive-thru.
That's actually a Starbucks now, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And
yeah,
it was crazy. I went through there a few months ago. I went through there and I was sitting in the drive-thru for that. Because it's a Starbucks now, and I was like, holy shit! Like I used to come out here at 6:30 in the morning and have to hose down this fucking place.
Fucking A, man.
Yeah, I'd clock in at 6, and the first thing they do is hey, go sweep and wash down outside at 6:30 in the morning. I'm like, God.
So, Mr. Christopher Ryan, that might be it, but I have stomach and health issues. So. Well, hopefully you're taking care of that as well.
Hopefully smoke some marijuana.
Smoke some weed. Apparently, that actually does help with digestive system. The digestive system.
Weed helps with everything.
It kind of does.
It does. It just doesn't help you in the moment during important shit.
Yes.
If you have some important shit to do, don't get high.
Yeah.
That interview you have.
You'll go in Step Brothers and he farts. And it's yeah, that's weird. That tasted like onions and ketchup.
I've never done that. I don't have the ball. I don't think I have the balls to go into a job interview high.
No way.
Yeah,
No way. I'm already nervous when I'm just sober.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
I don't even smoke a cigarette, because we were taught to not smoke before.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, because you'll smell like it.
Because you'll smell like it. So I am so clean before a job interview. My whole day before that is all about that interview, So whatever time I have before a job interview, it's dedicated to that. It's I'm still checking my hair and shit. Ooh, I got 10 extra minutes.
Ginger is also good for the digestive system. But there's a bunch of stuff that's really good.
Well, what else is good? I hear fish oil is good for the heart.
Fish oil is good for the heart. Tea
is good for your stomach.
Is very good for the digestive system.
Yes.
Hot anything, hot tea, hot coffee, anything. Hot water is good for your digestive system. That is very true.
Hot water, yeah. That's why I drink tea every now and then. Tea's good,
You, what's up, Phil? How's it going?
Yeah.
You son of a gun, you
Chris,
freaking.
Yeah, Ryan's his middle name. It's Chris.
Oh.
I remember Chris.
Brian is my middle name.
I haven't seen you in a while, Chris. Maybe we'll have to go get sushi again or something.
Oh, hell yeah.
I literally haven't seen him in 4 years.
Oh, well, fucking A.
But
hey, here you are.
This is the magic of Facebook.
Yes.
I'm telling you, the magic of Facebook is... Actually, let's talk. I have we didn't have any topics tonight, but I have something to talk about.
Oh yes, go ahead.
It's probably because I'm starting to get drunk.
Fair enough. Wait. Well, let me top myself off.
Yeah.
And just yet again, I am drinking bubbly, the fucking Moscato Spumante.
I'm drinking Jim Beam like a boss.
Like a boss.
Like a boss.
Fucking.
You know what? I think next week, man, we're gonna have to do sushi.
Okay.
Since we have the setup now.
Hell yeah.
I think next week I'm gonna roll sushi on the show. Oh, I'm gonna cook the rice first though.
No. No. You gotta cook the rice here.
So before we start that topic, so sushi next week.
Okay.
I have all the seaweed. I have everything. I have everything other than the inside ingredients. So I'll go get salmon. I am definitely a salmon lover.
Yes. Thanks, but I live in Texas now. Yet again.
Well,
that's Facebook.
Adios, motherfucker.
I know, right? Well, I ain't seen you ever again.
Well, you better come back sometime.
Yeah, but yet again, that is the beauty of Facebook. To go ahead and be able to connect.
We
right through the internet.
We wouldn't be able to do this if it wasn't for connecting like this.
Oh, you'd be like pen pals or something like that.
I guess.
But
pen pals works as
Phil,
well.
yes, this is very much better than the other. Me and Phil, the other night it was the night I invited you out to sushi.
Oh, that night. Well, yeah. Wednesday night.
So I got the smaller like a 4-pack of these. And it was a different kind of like champagne. It tasted like ass, dude. It tasted fucking. It was
like ass after you spread it and lick it, or
like
ass.
It's like
ass mid shit to mouth, or like
mud butt.
Or is it like diarrhea in the face?
Yeah, it was gross. It was super gross. But I finished it off. I was like, fuck it, whatever.
Well, yeah, this guy's like, I bought it, I'm drinking it.
Yeah. It was like the devil's dick.
The devil's dick. Your eyes are redder than the devil's dick.
Those boys came around the corner. Oh wait, here you go, Phil. Oh, when he smokes a joint, he does the.
Oh God. Pineapple Express, man.
Yeah, man. Oh, good movie.
Cheers to you, Phil.
Cheers.
Cheers to you,
Cheers
Brian.
to everybody.
Cheers to you guys. Hope you guys are enjoying your Monday as much as I am. I feel like I'm having a very good Monday. My week is starting out very well for a fucking Monday. You know?
Why are we underground right
now? when the fucking the guy comes in to light up his joint and the fucking the
holy bejesus.
That part cracked me up so much. Like just seeing him walk in, like, are you fucking serious?
Yeah. You can have air in that suit. There was like no tubes. If you watch it, there was no tubes.
He's just holding his breath. Hurry!
Please, fucking light.
Please, just light that joint back up. I need to get the fuck out of here. I gotta go home and fuck my wife.
I don't want to fuck her while I'm on weed. Yeah, what I hear. I bet there was like, the marijuana craze or marijuana madness, back in like the 60s and 50s. It's like, who fucking made that shit? Like, those guys were like on a crazy rant.
Dude,
but that's also like
Reefer Madness?
Reefer Madness. Yes, exactly. Reefer Madness.
The first time I saw that movie, I was at Shane Silvera's house.
Ah, I see.
Back in 2007.
Okay. Holy shit.
Very gnarly movie. It was ridiculous.
I've only seen clips. I've only seen clips.
And here's the thing that bugged me about that movie is that if you take someone who's never smoked weed before and show them that movie, they're gonna be afraid of weed.
Oh,
they make it.
Yeah, I just saw clips and
I was like, geez, I'm like, dude, that's how you act off of like meth. Like people don't act like that off weed. All right.
Yeah.
Sushi.
Yeah.
So if we did cucumbers.
Okay.
Avocados.
I love avocados.
Cucumber, avocado, salmon.
Oh, yes.
And then I'll make my secret sauce, which I'm not going to say what it is.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah. I have a secret. I have an Asian sauce that I mix a few things together, and he tried it one time, and He was like, dude, this tastes just like the stuff they give you.
It tastes exactly like what they spread over the fucking rolls.
Yeah.
And then he was like, this is my secret sauce. And I was like, fuck you, man.
I take...
This is
I
delicious.
The one ingredient I will give away in it, because it's obvious, is sriracha. It has sriracha in it.
Yes. Yeah, to give it that spice.
Yeah, exactly. To give it that nice spice kick to it. But the
Sriracha.
flavor, that really good flavor comes from a few other Asian ingredients that is really good. And no, not my fucking semen.
The old-fashioned semen, huh?
But yeah, I'm gonna do that because it's so much better to eat.
Fuck you, take all my money.
It's so much better to eat, dude, to eat it when it's fresh. When, like, you roll it, cut it, and eat it right away.
What's going on?
Rolling.
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 Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Stop stealing lines from Zootopia, all right? That is a line from Zootopia where she's like finally on the hunt for the weasel. She goes whoop whoop. I have seen that movie a few times. I have nieces and nephews, so
exactly.
Yeah.
You know, I saw because of my daughter, I saw Life of Pets or Secret Life of Pets the other day. Interesting movie.
Okay.
Kind of whatever.
Okay, 1 out of 10. Well, there's no such thing as being unbiased, but as fair as you could be.
1 out of 10 being a 27, almost 28-year-old adult male.
Okay.
I would have to give that movie an 8.
Wow.
Not bad.
That is pretty damn good.
I watched the whole thing.
Oh, that's
I watched
actually...
the whole thing. My brother got bored of it, and he ended up going upstairs.
Okay.
I ended up watching the whole thing, not out of force. I could have stopped watching it, too, because he wasn't watching it. I could have changed the movie. But I was like...
That's pretty good.
It got to the point where I'm like, do they make it home? like, do they make it home? And why is Kevin Hart so fucking funny? You know,
Kevin Hart is hilarious.
Dude, Kevin Hart, he plays a fucking bunny rabbit, dude, and it's a gangster bunny rabbit. It's really funny. If you haven't seen Secret Life of Pets, go get it. It's pretty fucking funny. I watched it on my brother's Amazon Fire Stick, which
Nice.
he had it. His friend coded it. This is a very common thing apparently for it to be extra coded onto and
being a slave.
Yeah,
Anyway.
so we put Kodi. If you guys know what Kodi is, it's an IP streaming service.
Okay.
Yeah, for that a lot of these boxes and a lot of these streaming units use.
Yes.
Kodi is one of them. It's a little more of a popular one. But yes, they run the Kodi service on an Exodus application. So I know a little bit more about this than I probably should, but yeah, it's an awesome app. It's not without its glitches. Yeah. However, I'm gonna lead right up to it. I can't help but lead right up to this. Dude, TrueLink TV, dude. TrueLink TV. Luis Zarate is selling TrueLink TV. It's a service. You only got to pay $25 a month for your first month.
What is it?
TrueLink
TV.
TrueLink TV, and it's awesome. It runs off the Kodi service, but it's Kodi's own customized version of the Kodi service on its app. So when you buy the service with the box, it is without glitches. It is right away. It is very user friendly. It is literally.
And what is it called again?
It is
TrueLink TV.
It is TrueLink TV on Black Box services. Yes. So the company is Black Box. If you don't know it, blackboxtv.com. Go on my website, you'll find it. On my Facebook, whatever. I'll share all that shit. But it's good stuff.
Nice.
Now back to my original point is
side
IPTV.
Note. I want to do a side note.
Yes.
Just really quick. It's actually really quick. If you guys have ever had a Miguel's burrito, a BRC, bean, rice, and cheese burrito,
yes,
I love them with sriracha.
Yes.
I absolutely love BRCs with sriracha. Just had to throw it out there. Anyways, continue. Jerk off material. Oh my. Dude, I love it. I definitely love the Miguel's sauce.
I don't know if you can get porn on it.
Oh yeah, I bet you can. And if you can't, go to Fire Stick. One of our coworkers, Joel, he said he could get anything.
Yeah.
But nothing like nothing like the old internet for live streaming. Can't fix.
If you can, the good thing about the Fire Sticks is you can plug them in your computer and you can code them yourself. So if you know coding, and I heard the coding's pretty basic.
Nice.
I heard it's some pretty basic coding. You could do a lot of stuff with these Fire Sticks. Now, don't take my fucking word for it, but I would if I had interest in computer programming, like coding and programming with not web. See, I do web coding. That's a totally different kind of coding. So,
yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
if it's like Visual Basic, C++.
I don't read those. I don't code in those languages. But
me either.
But if you know how to do some basic coding in that, you could do some awesome stuff with these Amazon Fire Sticks.
That's pretty cool.
And the Kodi one that my brother's friend threw on his is like just the beginning.
What was it called again? What was that box called again?
A black box or
no, not yeah, that one.
It's not the one. TrueLink is the services.
Oh, okay.
But the box is Black Box.
TrueLink
services on Black Box.
Oh, so Black Box is what he actually sells.
The box is sold under the Black Box company.
Oh, okay.
The box is under the Black Box company.
Okay.
And the services are under TrueLink.
Okay.
Which is separate company, same guy.
Ah, very cool.
Yeah. So,
check it out. You can go ahead and get all your movies.
Yeah, you can get movies, live sports.
Code Academy.
Code Academy is good.
For anybody that's never actually been to Code Academy, they actually will teach you how to code HTML and CSS, JavaScript, PHP, Ruby. I don't know if they do SQL, but I'm on JavaScript and jQuery right now. Great website. Go ahead and check it out. I will definitely throw any advertisement their way because they actually helped me out in my schooling career and at my job. Mm-hmm. So, but there is also another website that I have actually used, and it's called Code Combat.
Code Combat. Huh?
Code Combat.
Share this video.
Yeah. So Code Combat is actually a video game that you could go ahead and learn JavaScript, Coffee. I believe it's called Coffee. And another, I believe it's a gaming code. I completely forget, but I was using it for JavaScript, and it's absolutely terrific. I mean, you can go into the game, and you could build a character very RPG style, and you go into a level, and you need to figure out how to go ahead and beat the level while using code. It's absolutely terrific.
Cool.
So if you are looking to learn JavaScript, Code Combat. Definite plus. If you're learning to learn a few languages for web design code. I'm a web developer and I can't even fucking remember this right now. It must be all the alcohol.
HTML or CSS.
Oh God.
I am a designer, so I focus mainly on CSS. CSS is usually the only thing I have to fuck with. So
yes. HTML. Yes, HTML. Hyperlinks, hypertext markup language. Yep. But so that's really good stuff. Definitely if you're into web design, but the Fire Stick, to go back to the Fire Stick, that's great, and that's, I would guess that's a little bit better than going ahead and torrenting.
I believe it is better than torrenting since you're not downloading anything, you're just streaming stuff, and the streaming part is legal. Streaming is legal to do. It's when you what's that movie? The Sausage Party one. The one that's not even out in theaters yet.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's not even. It comes out in August and it's on the stick already. I've already watched like part of it.
Holy crap!
Obviously it's bootleg, but it's like, dude, I'm watching the fucking movie right now. Like,
and what was the quality like?
It was a shitty. It was bootleg quality.
Okay, but still.
But still, I'm watching a movie that doesn't come out for another 3 weeks. Like,
Wow, that is pretty intense.
Now that I don't know about the legalities of that.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's legal or not.
I don't think that's legal.
I'm not the one who's gonna get in trouble for it. No. Whoever's the one streaming. Whoever's the one streaming it's going to get in trouble for it.
Definitely. That is definitely on them. But you know what? If a person went ahead and purchased the Fire Stick, and that happens to be on their stream, why not watch it?
I mean, shit. Yeah, it's already there. So I personally like the fact that they have all the movies. Like,
PBN.
I watched Stand By Me the other night, The Prestige.
The Prestige.
The Prestige. Scarlett Johansson.
This guy introduced me to The Prestige with Hugh Jackman and Christian Bale and Scarlett Johansson.
And Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
Yeah.
Michael Caine, dude. Alfred. You know? But
fucking Alfred.
He was such a good Alfred. I don't like the new Alfred that was in the Batman and Superman movie. I thought he was an old Iron Man. You know, I thought he was like, what the fuck is going on?
Who are you?
Yeah, Tony Stark is Batman's new Alfred. I don't know. But yet again, still, I enjoyed the movie because I didn't read the comic books. And yet again, I am biased.
He is biased. He's biased and racist.
I am biased and racist towards Batman. Towards bats in general.
Towards bats.
God,
them goddamn bats.
Those goddamn bats whacked us, Johnny. Those goddamn bats whacked us, Johnny. Rico's Roughnecks.
So you want to talk about these scuba masks?
The scuba masks.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. So for anybody that is,
it's shared on the page.
It is shared on our Facebook page. It is The Fad, all one word, no spaces. There is a new scuba mask. It's the one, just to make sure we're on the same page, it's the one that it's actually a mask, and it closes when you go underwater.
Yes.
It's absolutely, it's completely a new version
and
of the scuba mask.
And the fucking, what's it called? The
nozzle
thing.
The nozzle
thing. When it goes up from the front.
Yeah.
It goes up.
So what it does, what it does, it actually encloses your nose and mouth around your full-on mask, and what it does is there is a mechanism inside of the tubing that goes up above the water, as a scuba mask does. But when water actually tries to come into the tube, it automatically stops the water from going into the tube. So you never get water in your mouth. Right? And that is, I thought that was awesome. It's like, you know what, about time.
Your regular scuba one, water gets in your mouth and you blow it out.
Yeah, like a whale or a dolphin.
Yeah, and you blow it out and then you breathe back in.
Yeah, like some sea mammal.
Which, no, don't get me wrong. That gets easy after a while, you know. Like, I've only been scuba diving a couple times in my life.
Yeah.
I was a lot younger. But the motion of going down, coming back up, going down, you know, and then when you come back up, you do your thing, you know.
It becomes regular motion.
Yeah, it comes out like a regular motion, but I think this makes it so much more convenient, you know. And what I thought was cool was it said that because it's also using your nose, it's a full face mask, it doesn't fog up. The mask won't fog up because it's the ventilation is going through your nose as well.
Okay.
So I thought that was interesting. Like, oh shit, it won't really.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't know that fogging up, like if you have a mask on and you breathe and it fogs up, it's because your nose, the condensation. So having your nose involved with it relieves some of the condensation, I assume. I assume that's what it does.
Yes, that's exactly what it does. Huh. So it's heat. That's all it is.
Yeah. Me too, Phil. Actually, that was the reason why I started watching the video, was because of the chick in the beginning. And she walks up and you see a bunch of ass. So it's like, oh,
dude, that would just.
So I was like, oh, okay, and then they don't show any. And then you just sucked you're watching something really cool, like, oh shit.
Hey, you know, just a little bit of booty.
Dude,
it's a little bit of booty can go a long way.
We're all men.
Yes.
We're all men.
I am a booty man. I am definitely a booty man.
Me too. Yeah, I'm a booty man.
When you see that...
Yes, Phil, I love her too. Excuse me, will I go do something?
Yeah. We'll be back. We'll be back shortly. I love that, man. That's that hourglass frame. A man. Yarr! Fucking pirate Steve from fucking Dodgeball. Yarr.
You look like you need some.
Oh, thank you.
Champagne.
Oh god, I love Futurama. I'm gonna have to do some little tidbit on Futurama one of these days, just because how much I love Futurama. But it's such a good show, But yeah, to go back really quick, I think actually a little fun fact for everybody. This is just something that I've heard. I don't know if it's exactly true. Women that have an hourglass frame and have really wide hips, it actually causes more attention towards them because it's mother-bearing hips.
Childbearing hips.
Childbearing hips.
There's a few girls that come into mind that that have that, but yeah, for some reason.
Scarlett Johansson. Every time. I saw Chef, and she ate that spaghetti. For everybody that's actually seen Chef or hasn't seen Chef,
the movie Chef.
I wanted to actually do a food truck after, right after.
Yes,
but
food is an amazing thing. I would like to incorporate, more food onto our show.
Yeah,
so that's why I'm starting off with sushi, because sushi is a very easy thing.
I would love to learn how to make sushi.
It's everyone's gonna learn next week, man. I'm now. Don't get me wrong. I'm not fucking Kimo Suave here. I'm not some guy who's gonna be like, here you go. I just know the basics. I know basically how to make sushi, and I have all the tools in my house. I'm Asian as fuck. I have all the. I have all the tools in my house to make sushi. The only thing I need more is the inside ingredients.
Yes.
I have the rice.
Yes.
I have everything to mix with the rice to make it sushi
the
rice.
Seaweed.
Yeah, I have all the seaweed. We have an abundance of seaweed. It's not even funny how much seaweed we have.
That's cool.
We have a shitload of seaweed, but all I need is the fresh fish and the vegetables, and then whatever else you'd want in it. You know.
Gordon Ramsay
is fucking raw.
Raw, you cow! Gordon Ramsay, man, is a fucking monster.
Dude, that fucking guy.
I can't stop watching it though. I can't stop watching it. It's like, Gordon, rip this guy apart, and it's like, this is a shepherd's pie. This is a shepherd's pie that doesn't. There's no fucking beef in it. Yeah, dude, this guy's just ripping people apart. I love it. Kitchen nightmares.
When he's eating something and he just goes like, it's raw. It's raw. And I'm like, oh shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm just like sitting there waiting. I'm like, oh
it's
god.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, rip into him right now. It's like, the worst thing that could happen is if Gordon Ramsay is eating raw food. Like,
kitchen nightmares.
Yeah, kitchen nightmares. Dude, fucking what's that one? The Hell's Kitchen, dude. Oh my god,
shit,
dude,
man.
Okay.
I feel bad for some of them sometimes.
A few years ago, when Brian was living in his apartment, it was me and Brian were hanging out, and we had our friend Shane Silvera with us. Yes. And Shane decided to put on the top whatever worst moments on Hell's Kitchen. It was like a 15-minute video.
Yeah.
And there was one that Brian walked away with anxiety. Brian got anxiety watching it. Yeah, and walked away. He's like, dude, I'm getting anxiety right now watching this. And he's ripping into this shit, dude. And as they're leaving, he's still ripping into him. And they take their apron off and everything and throw it at him. And it was so bad. But Brian was like, dude, if I was in his position, I wouldn't have survived. I would have broken down. I just had an anxiety attack.
I had an anxiety attack. My heart would have skipped a beat. I would be like, I can't cook. I can't cook.
Yeah, I can't.
I'm a fucking disgrace. It tastes like a hockey puck that's gone through a whale's
Dude, when he puts the two pieces of bread up against that Asian chick, like, what are you, an idiot? It's like an idiot sandwich.
What are you, an idiot sandwich?
There's so much worse. Oh. Dude, I wish I could think of all of them right now, but there's so much worse, dude.
Serious, man. Just him smashing a plate into your chest is like, dude, fuck, man. I was trying my hardest now.
I'm telling you, I swear, some of the people, at least on Hell's Kitchen, some of the people had to have been paid to fuck up. It's like, dude, really? You did that? I'm like, no way would you have done that.
I'm surprised somebody hasn't taken a swing at him.
I think some guy did at one time. I think someone did.
But it's dude, out of all the shows combined, I can't believe somebody hasn't decked this fool. like straight in the face. It's raw, boom, you know, like right in the face, like, you know, it's like it still tastes like shit, you know, like he'll come back missing a tooth.
He's a lucky one. You can't do that shit like that these days.
Dude, that guy would sue the fuck
exactly.
out of you.
Dude, you know what? Do you guys remember the show Cheaters?
Yes.
Do you remember the show Cheaters? Yes. Do you remember what happened? Me and my dad used to watch that show, and we watched him get fucking shot, right, or stabbed or something on the boat.
Oh,
it was on the boat.
Shit.
They confronted on the boat, and he got stabbed or shot or something. Yeah, and it was bad. It was like, oh shit, like,
keep rolling.
Yeah, it was like,
keep rolling.
Yeah, he got stabbed. There you go. He got stabbed. It was on a fucking boat. Yeah, and the whole time it was like my dad was always saying like it's only a matter of time.
It's only
before
a matter of time
because he's coming up and he's getting people right in the act of them cheating. Like, dude, they're gonna go into it. Was it flight or fight? Or
No. It's flight or fight.
People are gonna go into that flight or fight mode, and dude, crazy
one guy's
shit's
gonna have a fucking switchblade like West Side Story style.
And you know when you can just dip, but when you come up to someone on a boat and they can't go nowhere. Dude,
what are you gonna do? Like fucking swim the shore?
Yeah, dude, that was fucked
just
up.
Fucking going on water like Zoolander?
Like fuck you guys, just fucking blast it up.
Yeah, man, it's like
fuck you and your camera.
Fuck your camera. He just stabs it right in the lens.
And he was so like he would come up like, dude, he'd come up with his mic and everything and be like. There they are. Hey, how does it feel? You're cheating right now. Hey, tell us. Hey, yeah, what? Are you embarrassed? Yeah, tell us how you feel. It's like, dude, man, like you're gonna fucking die one day for doing shit like that.
Serious?
Like he would get up in people's faces and fucking.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't do that shit because I know one of these days, like somebody is just gonna like fucking get me. like, oh shit, I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were in the middle of something. But I am usually like extra polite all the time. It's a thing. What am I gonna do? Somebody's just gonna sock me in the face. But so to reiterate, we're gonna go do sushi next week. Sushi.
I think so.
Salmon is amazing, and
cool thing is it's cheap because.
Surprisingly, sushi is very cheap.
If I have everything, like even if I have to buy rice, if I can make sushi and with $10, I can make two. I can make at least 2 fat rolls with like $10 worth of stuff, and that's on top of what I have here, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you know every Asian household, how much rice do you think we have right now? No, actually, we're really low on rice, actually.
It's like fucking stocked. Like, we have no more rice in the store. But we're back.
Dude, I find it amazing. I go to these fucking Asian supermarkets, and I'm walking by the rice, and they have like 1,000 different types of rice, and I'm just like...
What's the difference?
Yeah, I'm like, that says white rice, and that says white rice. But that one's $3 more. Like, does that one have crack in it?
Yes. No, that one has MSG.
Yeah, that one has MSG.
That one has MSG. That one's organic.
Dude, I was going through my cupboard the other night. I found, and I still have, there's a bag of MSG in my cupboard. Yeah.
I gotta ask, is the food better with MSG?
I don't know. I've never cooked with MSG before, but
we might have to try MSG.
Next week I'm going to bring. I have a bag of it.
Okay.
In my kitchen.
I didn't know that they just sold MSG.
Yeah, it looks like shards of salt or sugar. Like it looks interesting. It looks interesting, you know. But it's supposedly it's like a food enhancer.
Yeah. But prove it. We'll prove it next week.
I'll prove it next week.
Yes.
I have to go inside right now.
Yes.
Don't feel like doing that.
Our lavaliers aren't that long. Fuck this shit. I need to show this guy the MSG.
Yeah, dude. Because I didn't know. I pulled this bag. I was cleaning out the cupboard the other night.
Yeah.
I was just going through all this stuff. I pulled this bag and it says monosodium glutamate. glutamate or something like that. And I didn't connect it at first. I did not connect that with MSG at first. I'm like, what the fuck is this stuff?
Yeah.
So I Googled it. I Googled it, and
as,
I'm like,
as any 21st century person would.
Exactly. I Googled it, and I'm like, oh, this is a bag of MSG. Like, okay.
Okay.
I'm just going to tie this off and never use it.
Okay. Yes. We're going to have to put that in something.
Exactly, Dan. MSG isn't necessarily good for you. I've been told by a lot of people it's not good for you. Like, that's why they have it at those Chinese places, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, just our food cooked without MSG. Great, you guys use sugar. I'm coming in, you know? Like,
yeah. But I remember, like, I forget what school it was. It was like USC or UCLA. They were giving MSG to lab rats, and they would eat until they died. So, fun fact.
Dude, I should just throw away that shit.
Well, you know, we aren't lab rats unless you like start dumping the fuck into it. Like,
dude, I've never cooked with it before.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't even know why the fuck we have it. Like,
I don't know.
I don't why. Like, I'm like questioning
Well,
like what happened at one time in my family that we needed a bag of MSG.
I don't know. Maybe it was like, you know, it was made for a recipe or something. It was like needed for a family meal.
That I still eat to this day. That I still eat.
A family favorite. You guys like the white rice, huh?
There you go, Phil. If it's bad for you, it probably tastes like heaven.
It's serious.
It's probably really good.
Just like fat. It's like those Italian moms that save all the fat from the sausage and shit, and then they go ahead and cook with it.
Oh, it enhances savoriness, so it will be compared to eat more.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it goes into, it sets off some type of chemical in your brain that like,
makes you want it more?
Eat more, eat more, eat more. Yeah.
Damn.
That's why the rats were dying, because they
need to eat more.
It was setting off the chemical in their brain.
Jesus.
Eat more.
I need to get rid of that bag. We don't need shit like that in our house. I mean, it's cool if we have as much weed as we want. I don't care how much weed there is in the house.
Dude,
but MSG?
Oh man, weed plus MSG food? You're like,
dude, I can't stop eating. I'm gonna go eat the neighbor's food right now.
You just like kick in the door. Boom!
I'm fucking hungry.
I need to eat. Like fucking barge in like a Blade vampire. It's like you see Blade come in. I heard MSG was in the neighborhood, and I got my silver fucking katana.
Oh,
that was a badass sword, by the way. But yes, so the MSG, we might have to cook something with it.
I guess we'll.
Well, let's just show it, and then we could throw it away or something. Because I just want to see it.
I can't throw it away because it's not mine. But I could definitely show it, and it's all Asian on it. It's like
it's all Asian.
Yeah, it's like there's no English on it at all, other than the monosodium glutamate. That was the only English word on it.
I bet that like they had to do that by law. You know what I mean? It's like, you can't just sell that here.
You can't just sell MSG at a
It's like, oh, that's right next to the rice. Go ahead and sell it. You can't just sell MSG. You gotta put the English term. Come on. This is America. America.
It's bad enough that I didn't even recognize it until I Googled it. I'm like, what is this shit?
Wow.
Really?
Too much. Roland has said too much in one meal will give you a headache, possibly worse than a hangover.
Wow.
Interesting. If you could, I'm guessing you're behind a computer right now, Roland. I see you snorting MSG
and eating half-pound beef.
Oh.
I'm just sprinkling it. I open my burrito and just dump a bunch of MSG in it.
Oh shit, dude. That would be nuts. I would be like, Justin.
I'm addicted. I'm addicted.
And you use the full term? It's not just MSG. I'm addicted to Monty Sattler. It's like, dude, you need to stop.
Yo, we need to go to the Asian supermarket.
Yeah, we need to go to 99 Ranch, bro.
If I was like, yo, man, you think you could roll me by 99 Ranch? For what? Ice cream?
I need that. Yeah, you're fucking lying to me. I need to get pickled relish. A lot of it. It's like, okay.
I come back with one jar of my pockets. Or like
full. It's like seeping out of your fucking pockets. You just like tore into the bag.
He was shoving it down my shirt's tucked in. He's shoving it down my shirt.
Yeah, let me have a dime of MSG. See a guy on the corner just like,
yo, what's up, dog? You want some of this MSG or what?
It's like, oh shit, yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I want some of that.
I want some of that MSG.
You sure you just don't want some weed? Nah, man.
Nah, man.
Nah, man. That shit don't do it for me no more.
Yeah, I get the munchies, but this shit fucking gets crazy.
Did you see me? I gained a bunch of weight.
Oh,
I get super
Mike,
fat.
I can't even imagine that. That would be nuts. I can't imagine this guy fat. Dude, this
God, I can't even imagine myself fat.
Dude, if this guy like showed up and one day he's like 250, I'd be like, holy shit!
What happened to you?
Like, I'm about to have a heart attack.
I started taking fucking HGH, fucking human growth hormone, HGH.
Oh god,
human
just drinking creatine and fucking...
Dude, that's what fucking, you know the mountain from Game of Thrones?
Yes.
Him?
I only know him from the scene from Game of Thrones where he shoves his thumbs into this guy's skull.
Yeah, and he rips him apart.
Yeah, interesting.
That he took, I think it was after high school, but he took HGH.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's pretty much he put himself through puberty again. So if you see a picture,
holy shit!
If you see a picture of him in high school, he doesn't look like a big person. He doesn't even look like the same person. He looks like a different person. But then he started taking HGH, and it's very expensive, and it's in its own way illegal, you know. But
yeah.
he pretty much did what he looks like now. Yeah, he did that. And this guy is a fucking giant. Yeah. He is a giant, dude. Like,
I just, out of plain curiosity, I wonder if his dick grew with his size.
That's what I would think so. Because we were like, oh no, because we're all blaming it on steroids. It's like, no, he didn't use steroids. He fucking used HGH. And
he's just literally got a fucking baby fucking arm just in his pants.
Dude, this guy is gigantic, dude. But I'm pretty sure his dick would be big.
Plain curiosity.
Because it makes everything grow.
Yeah.
It makes everything grow.
Interesting.
So when your dick grows in puberty, he made his dick grow again. So his dick must be fucking big. Scientifically, it sounds like his dick would
it didn't grow longer. It just grew bigger.
Oh God! Just ripping people apart. No, not anal again.
Not anal again. Yep, it's coming down the hatch.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
And get some poop out of that butt.
Get some, oh Jesus. Yeah, maybe it looks smaller, because, yeah, it would look way smaller.
Well, but it's growing as well, right? I don't know.
I don't know.
It's a muscle, so I would think it's growing as well.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
Everything grows there. If you... I have to show you sometime. But if you see a picture of this guy before he took HGH and a picture of him like how you see him in Game of Thrones, dude, he looks like two different fucking people.
I bet.
Yeah,
I bet. That's what drugs do.
Well, it's crazy because it's not a drug.
Well, I mean,
it's a hormone. He's re-injecting a hormone that your body produces when you go through puberty, and then it stops producing it after puberty. But if you were to introduce your body to this hormone again, you can put it through the same cycle of puberty again. That
makes me think of the movie Lucy.
Interesting.
Have you ever seen Lucy?
I have not.
Phimosis?
I
have never even heard of that word in my life, Roland.
Me neither.
Phimosis. If anybody can look that up, and we can go ahead and see what that is. But if you guys have ever seen Lucy, there is a chemical. Oh, Lucy ingests a chemical that pretty much is what sparks the whole creation to go ahead and produce the bone structure and the process of the human body to be constructed inside of a fetus. That's what that movie's based on. So pretty much the bag is a blue bag, and she gets kicked in the stomach, and she's being used as a mule. And then she gets kicked in the stomach, and this chemical is a hormone type of situation, and that's the chemical that starts the whole process of a fetus to be expanded, for it to start building a bone structure and to start.
So what happens to her throughout all that?
She gains full access to her brain. So her brain goes all the way up to 100%. You know how
I've heard of all that. Just like in that one movie,
Limitless.
Yeah.
Limitless. Amazing movie, by the way. But yeah, it's the same concept. But they actually went more on, well, let me stop myself. In the movie From Lucy, if you guys haven't seen it, go see it. I bet it's like free somewhere on Fire Stick or on one of your websites. You know, yeah, on one of your websites, something like that. Go watch it. It's a pretty good movie. It's a good watch. Definitely good for free. But pretty much, she goes to 100%. She becomes superhuman. Yada yada yada. I'll cut it short. Yada yada yada.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, she gains full access to her brain, just like Limitless. But Limitless is more of I can completely control everything that I do, learn quickly, all that stuff. But in Lucy, the take on Lucy is that she's able to completely control her and her environment.
Ooh.
So.
Oh, that takes into like
telekinesis.
Telekinesis.
Yeah, telekinesis. So all that jazz. But yet again, good movie. Go ahead and watch it. You know, it's a good movie. Philip Quick, phimosis. So, thank you, Phil. So, phimosis is a condition of the penis penis where the foreskin cannot be fully retracted over the gland's penis. Okay.
What does that mean?
I don't know. The term may also refer to clitoral phimosis in women whereby the clitoral hood cannot be retra. See more. Okay. Well, it just means a lot of dick skin. Interesting. Okay. A lot of dick skin. Like, so it's kind of like, you know, well, in America, or not actually, you know, surprisingly, this is actually, yet again, going off topic, people that are circumcised when they're born.
Like me.
Yeah, like me. But a lot of people actually aren't still. It's not common to go ahead and go around with a guy and be like, you are not circumcised. So,
you know, I think it's funny because I've heard of like people and guys making fun of other guys for not being circumcised.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. I mean, I'm a circumcised dude, so it's not like I've ever been made fun of.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't see why it's something that would be funny at all. It's like, who cares?
Yeah.
Right? I don't know.
And I think it's more of something out of the norm. It's just now the norm.
I guess, but when you think about it, isn't being circumcised isn't that being out of the norm? That's not natural.
I think that's actually I think it's more the norm because that is completely natural. That's what not circumcised.
Not exactly. Not circumcised
is completely natural.
Yeah, so. That's why I always thought that I was the unnatural one.
Interesting.
And yeah, I feel that I'm the unnatural one because I had something done when I was born. Okay. Obviously against my decision, but whatever. You know, it's not like it makes a fucking difference.
It doesn't.
You know? But I feel that it's a less natural way than men who are uncircumcised and who really gives a shit, right? I mean, as long as you can make a girl get pregnant and maybe give her an orgasm a time or two every now and then. I mean, as long as you can do that with your dick, you're who cares? Who cares how much fucking skin there is on it?
That's a good question, Phil, and Christopher as well. It's culture. It is definitely culture. And Phil, I've never asked, but do women care one way or the other? And I wouldn't be able to answer that.
I don't know. I don't know. I
wouldn't be able to answer that.
I've never asked a girl that either. I wonder if it fucking matters.
Maybe. So for any ladies that are out there that are watching the show, if you've ever come across that question, because the only thing that I've ever heard is that sometimes women don't like uncircumcised penises just because of it's, like Christopher said, it's the culture. You know, it looks different. Things of that nature. That's the only thing that I've heard, but I've never really asked face to face a woman's like circumcised, uncircumcised.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is what I'm thinking. I've heard this once from just a woman at one time. I've heard this once before that uncircumcised isn't as pleasurable because okay, when like an uncircumcised dude gets hard, there's still extra skin, you know?
Yeah.
So when he puts his dick in her and everything and starts going at it,
Yeah.
the amount of there's not as much friction.
Yes.
Because there's loose skin, you know?
Yes.
Compared to a circumcised dude where it's all tight skin, you know?
Yeah,
it's all
just
tight.
like a
so,
dildo.
So exactly, you know?
Yeah.
So I hear that makes it less and it would make sense. You know?
Yeah,
From
definitely.
experience, I feel like that would make sense.
Yeah, definitely.
That it wouldn't be as pleasurable to women because there's not as much friction. There's not as much of the you know,
fucking.
for the guy there is, but for her, she's feeling
maybe
the loose,
not.
She's not feeling as much because of the loose skin.
Yeah.
You know?
And you know what? That actually goes into. I would think that goes into like Discovery Channel, like evolution, blah 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 blah. But yeah, so how, I just noticed sushi
to Gordon Ramsay to penis.
Hey, cheers, man. Any hoodly doodly. But yeah. So how you feeling on this one? Yeah, it's 11. 11 on the dot. 11 on the dot.
We've already gone for an hour.
We've gone for an hour. Jesus Christ. You guys are awesome to go ahead and hang out with us for an hour.
We have gone for an hour.
Let me close it up here. Yet again, thank you guys for going ahead and hanging out with us. We just wanted to check in on you.
Yeah.
But just to let you guys know, we do have our Facebook, obviously, from where you guys are watching us right now. But we do have some old episodes of Spreaker if you want to go watch some old episodes.
Yeah.
We do have a Gmail if you ever want to contact us. Or you could go ahead and contact us
on Facebook.
Yep. Exactly.
And then next week, plan on doing sushi next week, you guys. So
definitely get your utensils together.
Yeah. We'll see how I can make this turn out.
And we'll put a warning at the beginning that someone loses a fucking finger.
We'll see. I've only made sushi in the privacy of my own home, so this will be interesting. But Bryant has had the sushi that I made last time.
It was very good.
He said it was good.
It was very, very, very good.
So
and you know what was just to close on this? What was the best part about his sushi is that it's not in portions. You know where they give you like those portions. I was able to eat 2, 3. It was like fucking heaven for sushi fat kids.
It was the whole roll uncut. You had to cut it yourself.
It was fat kid sushi heaven. So yet again, thank you guys for joining. I am Brian.
I'm Justin.
You guys have a week. I did steal that.
A week? Well, fuck you guys. I'm gonna drink this. That's my fucking.